Vous avez envie de réaliser votre rêve, celui de vos amis ou de vos clients. AGS Formule 1 au Luc-en-Provence vous accueille pendant une journée pour vous faire découvrir le plaisir de conduire une véritable Formule 1 en toute sécurité. AGS Formule 1, pour votre plaisir. Appelez vite au 94 60 97 00.
Hey Mika, wir können jetzt zum Training fahren. Dann warten wir so lange. Er will nur noch Aktienkurse checken, was einkaufen und einen Flug buchen. Hey. Hey Mika, wir können jetzt zum Training fahren. Dann warten wir so lange. Er will nur noch Aktienkurse checken, was einkaufen und einen Flug buchen. Wie hast du das so schnell gemacht?
Informieren, buchen, einkaufen. Mit TD1 Wap mobil ins Internet. TD1, Zukunft wird aus Ideen gemacht.
プロストとセナ、すごい2人がうなずいた。スパークウェイダーの実力。違いはスパークウェイダー、フォーミュラシェル、フォーミュラシェル、フロンティアテクノロジー昭和シェルから。
Hello. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Is this good? Too loud? Too quiet? Let me know. It says I'm too loud, but I don't know. Sorry about the delay. My OBS decided to be a complete fucking dickbag and crash on me once again. So, apologies in advance, but you know, that's just the way things go. In Albuquerque. Okay, so Road through F1. This is a project I've talked about with a couple of people recently. This isn't... Now, do you think we did this before? No. What we did before is on your head. No, it never happened. Anyone who tells you otherwise is gaslighting you. Now, I tried a project similar to this a while back. It wasn't really turning it the way I wanted it to go. And since then, I found a couple of new things that I can implement to my project, to my little series, as it were. So, we are using Supercarts, which is a mod for a video game that's like a gajillion years old, called Grand Prix 4. Now we just get this thing prepared and we'll be up and running. The first round we're doing is Shortwood Park. There's a 15-minute qualifying session coming up. And it will be a 50% distance race, or 50% race distance, like, main thing. And I'm hoping to God that this all goes to plan, because God knows I will lose my fucking shit if it doesn't. I'd like to say hello to anybody in chat. If anyone's in chat, can you just type, like, boobs? But it has to be spelt like this. You have to spell boobs like this. It has to be 80,085. Why, you may ask, I'm asking you to do this? Because my humor has not gone past year 2 of secondary school. So... Well, in any case, let's get this show on the road. And what better way to do something like this than to use some music? Wait, that's not the right one. Wait, give me a minute. Okay, here. I'm just kidding. No. Let's do this properly now. Let's go with some of this music, with the stuff we were playing earlier. I think, just theme 3. I think. No, but it works. All right. Seriously though, if anyone's watching, feel free to go completely nuts in the chat. And don't worry, the screen will be coming up in just a moment, so you'll get to see whatever it is that I'm racing with. I'm in the Team 1, I think it is. There we go. Alright, it's working. Okay, here we go. First rounds on the track. This is not a particularly easy track for me, but I put the thing through a randomizer, so, you know, it's anybody's game, I suppose. Oh god, I cannot see with this camera. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Oh, okay. Now we're doing this. Alright, so this is completely new to me. This is the first time I've actually gone about in this car. Like, I tested it for a brief period at Alton Park. I think it's Alton Park. The, one of the British races, which I think I'll be going to later in this season. Also, you'll be noticing that we're streaming once again back to our regular 25 FPS format. This is completely intentional. I do not intend on going full 60 FPS or whatever. Unless it's a very select occasion, like, say, like the season finale or something like that. And also, I just don't want to push my internet too hard for what might be a failed side project to the Video Game Championships. Or maybe this will surpass it. But, I don't know. I have to admit, the decoration, or the amount of detail that went into this track is honestly impressive. So, again, I have to give props to the whoever it is that converted this track. I think it was meant for, or made for, is it made for like, R Factor and then converted to GP4? I have no clue. Anyway, lap time. Okay. I'm gonna shut up now. If the game's too quiet, do let me know. And I'll try and boost the sound up when the lap's done. Hey! That wasn't too bad. Not bad, second place. I will say the handling of this thing is a little uncanny. I'm used to like karts being slippery. This one's kind of like sticks to the ground a fair bit. It's like it has some sort of downforce, but I don't really know how to describe it. Sorry. It's been a long day. I'm quite tired. Oh shit, Alonso's going faster now? Okay, okay. You know what we should do? Wait a minute. There. Okay, that's a bit distracting. Turn it off quick. Okay. adjust something real quick. Okay, I'm sandwiched between two F1 legends. Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. I know Sebastian is spelled incorrectly, but you know what? It's a localization problem. So, fuck you. Alright, let's see how everyone else is doing real quick. Alright, Alonso's fast. Shattuck, once again, you're faster than me. What the fuck, dude? You're trying to steal my fucking job. So Raikkonen, Zachary, Duno, Senna, Button, Trulli, Coulthard, Scheckter. These guys have yet to do laps. Alright, that's fair. Give me a second, chat. I'm having a couple of technical issues here. Let's see what Kaz does, actually. I just want to take a look, see how the other guys are doing. Also, I'm hungry right now, so I've got food. So, you know what I'll do? I'll kill my mic until I get back in the car.
That's your best lap so far.
Alright, here we go. Pardon me. Alright, we're in 13th. It's not a particularly lucky number, at least if you're European. I don't know if they have the number, if 13 is considered unlucky in the States. Let me know in the chat or in the VOD or whatever the fuck. Alright, here it goes. I cannot afford to fuck this up. I'm actually gonna stay quiet and just focus now, so... squeeze it. There we go. Nailed it. Not quite nailed it as much there. Well, there was an apex there, but I think I missed it. Come on, please be a good lap. That's better. I'm okay with that lap. I'm actually content with that lap time. That felt solid. Now, if this setting stays for the rest of the race, I will be happy. I will be a happy chappy, as they say. I really had to fucking work my ass off for that lap, though. That was... oh, man. Who got first, anyway? Of course, Alonso did. Well, chat, there you go. That is the top... someone had just beaten my lap. I'm imagining that was either Palmer's or Kubica, but I don't know. Anyway, the top three is looking pretty distinct, actually. You got Alonso, Bruno Senna, Kimi Räikkönen, Hank Palmers, Robert Kubica, and then myself. Those are your top six. Alright, what we're going to do now is, at least what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to take a small break, mainly because I have food to eat. I'm a hungry motherfucker, okay? Racing works up an appetite. And I also eventually need to go and use the bathroom, so I guess enjoy the music or something.
PlayStation.
Renault, champion du monde de Formule 1 1992.
Okay, sorry about that. Alright, we can do this now. Oh god, the braking zone is completely different when it's raining in this game. I forgot how realistic the rain physics were. Like, I don't mean how realistic it looks. I mean, ultimately, it just looks like a bunch of white lines going across the screen. No, I don't mean graphics. I mean physically. You can tell that it's raining, not just because it's slippery, but the entire logistics of the track completely change whenever it's rain. Like, you're suddenly finding yourself having to brake like 5-10 feet further back. Sorry. It's like something stuck in the back of my throat. Oh, never mind. We got a good start anyway. We jumped someone to 5th. So, I don't know. Did we jump the start? I don't think the game told us if we jumped the start or not. I mean, I'm sure that would be pretty important. Poor Wormsty17 though, stuck at the fucking back of the fields. Ah. Oh, 07. Jeez, I think that guy ahead of me actually bumped the barrier. That's how difficult that corner is. Because, like, you'd think it's such an easy corner, but it really is just, like, obnoxiously blind. It's like getting punched on the nose by the Invisible Man. It just, you can't make heads or tails of it. All you know is, ow, that fucking hurt. Who did that? What did that? Need to put the fan on in here. I'm fucking sweltering. That's better. I'm getting closer. My CPU's tanking for whatever reason. Is the stream frozen at all? Because usually it tanks whenever OBS is having a hissy fit. There's a yellow flag going on back there, so I think someone might have run out of luck. Oh shit! Oh man, button! Oh shit! Really? Oh man, that sucks. I like Jensen Button. He's cool. Oh well. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Sounds a bit douchey, but, you know, it's true. Sometimes things just don't go according to plan. Alonso's doing a fucking killer job today, though. Good God. I'm getting better laps, though, so that means one of two things. Either I'm starting to suck less in the rain than ever before, or, this is a big or, the track is drying. So it's either I'm starting to get adapted to the wet track, or the rain's easing off and it just looks like it's getting worse. Which actually can happen, believe it or not. I used to make a joke of, like, there's phantom pain, but I call it phantom rain, where the track looks dry as shit, but when you go into it, it's actually absolutely drenched and you have no grip at all. Oh! I lost concentration there because of my rambling. Oof. Okay. 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 Okay! Bet you get! And then someone just put like a bass booster beam on top of that. No, okay. Or you know, you just don't. Wait, did someone just put in? Or is that also in my head? It's probably in my head. Whatever. Well, anyway, so far we haven't crashed out yet, so, you know, there's that. I have to do this for another, what, 20 laps or so. Okay, quick, fix that. Oh, shit. Okay. This is hard to do with just two hands. I'll have to fix that later. Okay. No. Okay. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Okay, that doesn't work. That's, oh! That's... Oh, Jesus. Ah! Fuck. I can't see where I'm going. Where am I? Good, quick. Okay. Ah, fucking hell. Okay. You know what? Oh, fuck, Neo, you're out of the race. I'm sorry, man. Okay, you know what? No more fiddling with the fucking settings. I'm keeping it like this. Not changing anything. That was terrifying. I'm never doing that again. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, that's perfect. Okay. Because see, the thing is, I don't use a keyboard. I actually use a PS2 controller that's like hooked up to my computer with like an adapter, and that feeds its way into Grand Prix 4. It's not ideal, but you know, I just don't like driving a car with a keyboard is the weirdest feeling ever. It just doesn't work for me. So I have to use a PS2 controller. Or cunt roller, if you will. You know, it's subjective. Oosh. You know what I'm realizing? It stopped raining, and now I'm starting to lose time. How does that even work? Yeah, look at that. I've lost time to the guy. In fact, I think Kubica is closing in on me, but you know what? Kubica is actually a pretty fucking solid driver, so... I think he's gonna go places. I don't know if he's gonna go into... He's probably gonna get into F1 before me in this series. Because he's actually... Real talk. In his prime, Robert Kubica was absolutely amazing. And then I think it was a rally accident where he fucked up his hands. And he had like years of like surgery and like medical therapy to like get his hands working again, I think. And you know what the sad thing is? He came back to F1. It had changed so drastically that he couldn't really adapt to it. Like, that's just like, you know, there's people out there who get the worst fucking luck, and Robert was one of them. Because he was that good that Ferrari were going to sign him up. In like, what, a year's time or something like that from when he was basically ousted from F1? Like, that combination, because the late 2000s Ferraris were actually kind of a force to be reckoned with. The mid-2000s Ferrari, not so much. Early 2000s, when it was like Schumacher, that was like fire. In fact, it was so fire that it kind of killed F1 because the ratings dwindled. Because everyone in the UK kept going, oh, Schumacher's just going to win it again, why bother? Which, I mean, people weren't saying that then, really. They weren't, or at least they weren't as vocal about it then as they might be now. Though, I guess one could think, I don't know, let me just get around this corner. One could think that, or one perhaps could say, that takes one to know one. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but seriously though, the way I see it, and this is just my honest 2 cents here for the conversation at least. That's pretty good. I'm gaining a little bit now. I'm gaining on. I'm like what? I think I'm gaining on him at least. I'm like a second behind him now, roughly. Like 1.4 seconds if that timer's right. But anyway. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say earlier was some people just like have the worst luck with this sort of stuff. And that's sad because there's some people out there, there's so many drivers out there like full of talent and they're just signed up to like, you know. Oh fuck, that was not a good idea to yawn going in that corner. There's so many drivers out there who are saddled with like a Nissan shitbox. And they're really fucking solid drivers. Like I've seen some of Mick Schumacher's work pre F1. He had potential, man. That guy had something going on. Not as big as Michael. Oh no, Hamilton's out. Oh, I like that guy. See, that's the sad thing is I actually kind of like a lot of the drivers I'm driving alongside. So I'm like, well, yeah, I'm happy that I'm driving alongside them, or rather, I'm happy that that I'm getting places and getting more of a chance to fight for the position here. Yeah, I'm more. Oh, actually, I have made a bit of time there. I think not much. I'm surprised. No offense, but I'm surprised Kaz is still in this race. Like Hamilton, but Hamilton out, Shattuck out, Button out. God, what a star-studded lineup this is. Oh shit, Vanna just posted a new video. I just saw it pop up on my phone there. I shouldn't be looking at my phone and driving. I know the laws of traffic. I just saw the notification at the corner of my eye and was like, oh yeah. Alright. Anyway, let's focus. I think I've actually gained I think I've gained some time now. No, actually I think I've lost it. Whatever. Well, anyways, things aren't looking great. Someone else is retired. Don't know who, but of course you know what that. Oh fuck! Gets all my favorite guys that are going out. Montoya's out now. He crashed out, I think. Bro really crashed out. Crashing out. Oh, this is the most brain rot part of the whole stream. I'd like to know who the second person is that's watching this thing. I mean, I'm flattered. I would just like to know who. Mainly because I like to have a conversation while I'm doing this stuff, you know? Or I'll take a quick gander at the chat and then get back to driving. Yikes. Come on. I can't bin it like halfway through the race, dude. No damage. At least I hope not. Come on. The dead zone on this thing. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to ask Kaz about this. Is there a way to adjust the dead zone on my controller? Because fucking hell, this is. It's the steering is still quite weird. I don't think it's the settings in the car, or maybe the mod itself. It just feels like the controller's a bit weird. Oh, nearly avoided it. Fuck. Now is not the time to be messaging me, man. I got people messaging me now because people are starting to wake up now. I'm like, fucking hell. Like, I just started the stream. Could you not have messaged me like 10 minutes ago? Like before the stream. Okay, this might actually be important. Chat, I have some good news. My guitar just got fixed. Give me a minute here.
up to 4th position now. You've moved up to 2nd position now. We're ready, come on. Go. You've dropped to 7th position now. You've moved up to 4th position now. That's your best lap so far. That's your best lap so far. Laps left.
Okay, I think I've got a bit of extra time left to use the mic. Holy shit! We're in fucking third! First race of Road to F1, Road through F1. And I get to fucking finish on the podium. Hell yeah! You know what? I was happy with fourth, but I'm just gonna try and keep a steady, consistent drive to keep myself along and oof. Whoa, that could have ended badly. I'm just gonna keep a try and just not coast it, but you know, chill driving from here onwards. I'm not gonna try and get any fastest laps. I'm just gonna go my own pace now. Just conservative driving. And the good kind of conservative, not fuck DEI or some bullshit like that. Like conservative. By the way, what is it with like people and like whinging about DEI? Like, are you guys that scared of diversity? Seriously? Are you really that fucking scared of just a little bit of like culture in life? I guess books are scary. Oh, what is this? Words? Yes, I see that too. You know, I'm gonna just, you know, I'm gonna leave that thing on the screen. I think I'm actually getting a bit quicker now. I think it's the fact that I got to third. It's giving me a sense of, like subconsciously, it's giving me renewed vigor. I'm like, okay, now I really want to go. But at the same time, I'm trying to like fight that and just go at a steady, consistent drive, not try and, again, like, pull any lap records or some crazy shit like that. Still, was that Alonso that had the electrical glitch? That's the worst luck for him. I hope he's still in the race. I think he is, at least. I didn't see anything saying he's retired, but I think he had to go with the pits. So, you know, shit happens, I suppose. I'm just happy to have gotten fucking third place. Actually, let me pause this real quick. Okay. God. Oh, this is tricky. Okay. Okay. Pause. I know what to do. There. Okay, now let's go. Look at that. Palmer's, Senna, McGraw. I like that. Oh, fucking hell, Alonso's still in it. Hey! Get in there, man. Okay. We're almost there. Home stretch. Home stretch, baby. Home stretch! Well, it's not quite the home stretch yet. Okay, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Apex, come on, where are you? Oh. Whoa. Woo! Okay. Alright, there's no chance I'm gonna overtake these other guys. But I'm just happy to be on the fucking podium, my guy. Hell yeah. Come on. Final turn. Alright. Woo-hoo! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Third place! I'll give a round of applause to Hank Palmer's. Whoa, was he stopping? Well, in any case, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Third fucking place, baby. Let's fucking go. Yeah! I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Now, that pretty much sums up the rest of the night. As you can see, I'm actually sweating a fair bit from that. I had to stop earlier because I got a message on my phone from a guy who was getting my guitar fixed. My guitar is fully repaired and functions perfectly. And that's brightened my mood up even more. So everything's gone well tonight. So I guess the only thing I've got left to do now, while I get this prepared, is get the credits rolling, I suppose. And at least in a short moment, that is. Alright. Oh, scan lines. Awesome. Right. Well. There's not much else I can really add to the VC tonight. VC, the stream. Wow, my brain is molten right now. My brain is just complete mush. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you can hear it. I am playing end credits music on top of this stuff. I believe this is specifically from Sonic Gems collection, but whatever. Anyway, I guess I'll just get the credits rolling now, so give me a few here. And, bye. Yeah, it's good. Fucking smashing that was.
Ihm wurde wahr. Sein Name Zack Speed Formel 1.